Hi, my little butterflies, and welcome back to our series, The Broken Mirror. As always, the parts before this are linked in the description. This chapter is written by Lazy, the art was done by Lazy, and for the voice actors, I'll be playing the narrator.
Hi, I'm Lacey, and I'll be playing Marinette slash Ladybug, Alya, Tikki, and Najia Chammack.
Let's give props to Lazy for playing literally every single character because she was nonstop talking for this chapter. Now, without further ado, Chapter 12 Misinformation. The note. That's all she could think about. Who put it there? It made no sense. Though she was glad winter break was here, no one could disturb her as much. Her head was buzzing as usual. Too many things had happened in the past few days to count. Adrian asking her to help her with studying, photos and videos of Ladybug and Chat Noir together getting leaked, a random note she found yesterday, and Rena Rouge and Carapace setting Ladybug and Chat Noir up on a platonic date. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Everyone thought Ladybug and Chat Noir were dating. It wasn't true, but she wasn't complaining. Her phone vibrated on her desk as she turned it over, reading a message from Alya.
Girl, these kisses look so passionate. No wonder you fell in love with him.
She sent a video of Ladybug and Chat Noir kissing the second time. She bit her lip and typed back.
I'm not in love with him. We're friends.
She's about to click send, but then added.
And stop fangirling over me kissing someone. It's weird.
She sent it and immediately got a response.
Can't, sorry. I'm a big Lady Noir shipper, even if you are my best friend.
She stared at the name.
Lady Noir? What's that?
Alya wrote.
Ladybug and Chat Noir put together. It's your ship name.
Marinette rolled her eyes.
You're seriously insane. I might be. Mari, do you know anything about the thing you got yesterday?
Marinette knew exactly what she was talking about. The note.
No, I don't know who could have known.
She set her phone down and swore not to look at it anymore. Her eyes shifted to the note from her purse from yesterday. It was under her keyboard and she slid it out, reading each word once again.
One is revealed and so is the other. Watch your back, Ladybug.
There were no secret meanings she could understand. All she knew was whoever sent the note knew who she was and called her Ladybug.
Tikki, what does one is revealed and so is the other mean?
Tikki mumbled the words written on the note.
It could be talking about your identities.
She suggested.
Our identities? But that would mean they know who both Chat and I are. I mean, they already called you Ladybug and sent it to Marinette. So if you are right, does that mean Hawkmont knows?
She shivered from the thought.
I don't know, Marinette.
Marinette sighed and threw her head back.
Gah! Why does everyone have to talk in riddles? Why can't they just be straightforward without the unnecessary words? Well, Marinette, you've been exactly straightforward with your feelings about Chat Noir. Or Adrian.
Tikki noted.
You're not helping, Tikki.
Marinette took a deep breath and from the moment let everything float away before the anxiety burned a hole in her chest. She had to focus on something, anything, to get her mind off of things. She wanted this all to be over, to be able to wrap herself in Chat Noir's arms and tell him.
It's all over. We can be together now.
But everything was far from over.
Just, who could figure it out? I've been so careful not even telling Chat Noir about my identity, and now this random person just figures it out?
Marinette whined.
Marinette, stop stressing. I'm sure there's a reason for it.
Marinette sat in silence for a few minutes, contemplating the Kwame's idea.
I know you're probably right, but it just doesn't feel right. This is either real or, I don't know, real? Real?
Tikki questioned Marinette.
I don't know, Tikki. This is freaking me out. Who could possibly know my identity? And Chat Noir's?
She questioned.
Well, if someone does know your identity, you're lucky they haven't said anything to the press or it'd be all over the news.
Tikki said.
I guess, but it's the fact that someone knows who I am. Someone knows that I'm a superheroine.
Marinette said anxiously, her chest tight and closing her eyes.
Marinette, there's no reason to freak out. Nothing has happened yet, so we just need to focus on the good for now. We don't know how to fix the situation, so there's no need to stress about it.
Tikki said, trying to calm the girl down, knowing that if she keeps going, there is no way out of it.
You're right.
Marinette took a deep breath to calm herself. She had to breathe.
Just breathe,
she told herself. She couldn't bring herself to continue sewing and decided to scroll through TikTok. Videos of her friends were scrolled through and liked. Alya and Nino trying to play Twister wearing 5 layers of snow gear. Chloe flaunting a new pair of diamond-encrusted heels. An old race between Kim and Alex. Alex won. Another video of Alya where she explains when she's going to be on the news with Najia Chammack. Since when was that happening? I guess you'd have to be tuning in later. She scrolled further until she reached Alya's page, mostly videos of her in places Marinette knew she never visited. It reached a video where Lila is sipping something out of a to-go cup, while faintly in the background lights flicker, green, red, blue. Marinette assumed this was one of her "I went somewhere none of you went" ploys to get people to like her. She'd been scrolling for over an hour when she realized the show would be starting in less than 10 minutes. Marinette tapped on open her computer and found the live stream on the Ladybug. Within a few minutes, it started.
Don't be bemused, it's just the news,
Najia Chammack remarked. The camera panned out from her face so Marinette could see Alya sitting right next to her.
This is a very special meeting with the creator of the Ladybug herself, Alya Césaire. Thank you, Najia. It is an honor to be here.
Alya smiled, crossing her legs.
The first thing we wanted to ask you today is what you think about the photos leaked of Ladybug and Chat Noir.
Najia asked, the camera zooming on Alya's face so she was the only person in frame.
No, it's very interesting, Najia. These photos insist that Ladybug and Chat Noir were being followed and essentially stalked. It's clear both of them had no idea these were being taken.
Alya explained. Marinette thanked her mentally for saying that. The camera showed both of them again.
And how do you feel about that dynamic?
Najia continued.
To be honest, I find it endearing and it shows how close they are, but I do also feel like these might have been taken out of context.
Alya covered.
Many Parisians believe this is their true nature and the act of being friends is just for the cameras.
Najia pressed. She clearly wanted Alya to give in. Marinette badly wanted her to show up on set and clear up everything, but she trusted Alya to fix it herself. Alya continued.
Personally, I don't believe this, and I think they should have some room to breathe so they could decide this all on their own.
At those words, Marinette was reminded of her Platonic date tomorrow. Her stomach flipped.
But I can see how it would be believable. After all, they did win Couple of the Year even though they never had an official title. I believe they're just friends. Who knows, maybe those photos could have been altered.
Except they weren't altered in any way, shape, or form. Marinette knew because both of those instances never left her alone.
That is a possibility.
Najia nodded and cleared her throat.
So you were at the Christmas light show held at the Eiffel Tower, is that right? Yes.
Alya smiled and nodded slightly.
How did you like that?
Najia asked. Alya spoke.
It was beautiful. The way they told the story between the two heroes against the tower was symbolic.
Pictures of the Eiffel Tower last night popped up on the screen. Marinette actually saw those photos somewhere else, not just in this person, but she couldn't place her finger on it.
Did you go with anyone special?
Najia smiled, eyebrows raised. Alya giggled to herself.
Yes, I went with my boyfriend Nino, my best friend Marinette, and Adrian Agrest. I'm sure you know him. Yes, I know all about him. That must have been exciting. How would you describe their relationship, Adrian and Marinette?
Marinette was taken aback by the question and questioned why Najia was asking about them. Shouldn't her priorities be with Ladybug and Chat Noir or something like the news? Why was she asking about some high schoolers? Alya furrowed her brows.
Adrian and Marinette? Yes, how would you describe their relationship?
Najia continued.
Honestly, there's nothing romantic between them. They're good friends, that's about it.
Alya explained.
Alright.
Najia looked off to the set and briefed moment before returning her gaze back to Alya.
Going back to the Christmas show, how was your experience?
These questions were random, barely connected to each other.
It was good. We got hot chocolate and watched the show from the Trocadero.
Alya smiled, hiding her confusion. The screen between them showed more pictures of the video of that night, and one caught her eye. The same TikTok she saw of Lila only minutes before. It made sense now. Lila was at the Trocadero the same night she was.
Lila was there,
she said to herself. Green eyes flashed through her mind. Lila's eyes.
She was there. Are you confused? Good. You should be. But get ready, because the Platonic date will be premiering 1 week from now. That means you have 1 week to become mentally prepared, and make sure to join in on the premiere. Now, enjoy Flynn and I doing vocal warm-ups. Okay.
Vocal warm-ups with Flynn. The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue are articulatory tools.
The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue are articulatory tools.
Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, yellow leather, red.
Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
Red leather,
red leather, yellow leather.
Yellow leather, red.
Yellow leather, red.
Yes, and then you clap. Okay. To sit in solemn silence.
To sit in solemn silence.
On a dull, dark dock.
On a dull, dark dock.
In a pestilential prison.
In a pestilential prison.
With a lifelong lock.
With a lifelong lock.
Awaiting the sensation.
Awaiting the sensation.
of a short, sharp shock.
Of a short, sharp shock.
From a cheap and chippy chopper.
From a cheap, chippy chopper?
On a big black block.
On a big black block.
There you go. You just sing a song about execution. Alya, not Alya.
Personally, I don't believe this, and I think they should have some room to breathe so they could design. I can't talk. Okay.
Words are hard.
It was beautiful the way they told the story.